of our 15-day boondocking challenge.
We are in some dire straits with our tanks.
If you're new here, we are Nathan and Fabiola, and we just started our full-time RV life in our brand new Blimp. Now fix your truck, other way. Yes. And we had never gone camping before.
We're finishing up our first week here at the Dupuis campgrounds in Central Florida. In today's video, we're going to be doing some experimenting in the RV. We're going to check the tires, see if they're actually inflated properly. We're going to see what happens when the water tank is empty. How empty is it really? Bucket number 3. When we finish up this week, we're going to be doing our next travel day.
Ow.
So hopefully everything will be prepared and we'll do better this time than all of our previous travel days.
I promise you guys, it will be better. This travel day will be better.
We've learned a lot and all of your comments have really helped. So we'll be better this time, I'm sure. Probably, maybe.
Yes, we're going to.
Well, howdy there. We're underneath, what is this? We're underneath the sink in the side thing. So I decided tomorrow's travel day, but I figured I should check the tires now because we have this cool device, but after I did one tire, it overheated. So I'm doing it now just to make sure we're near PSI for when we travel tomorrow, because the first time we traveled, I did not check the tires. But now I understand how it works, and it all worked out. So I'm going to fill up these tires. It takes a while for it to run, and then it ends up overheating along the part way, and so, you know, it's good to give it time. So right now it's 121, and so I've already programmed it in to say that I want to do 123. So I just hold down on this, and then it starts. And it has finished, maybe, but it also has the E7 signal. So what we don't know is if it finished or not. Yeah, it will not respond until it's done being too hot. So I might just leave it here, and then I already have it hooked up. And then that way when it's done being too hot, it kind of cools down on its own. And then I can actually get a reading because it doesn't even respond at all if it's too hot.
This first week of boondocking and camping has gone incredible. We are really enjoying ourselves and also getting to know the RV, and the place is also very good. So it's a good location. So we have been getting a lot of solar, and we went for hikes in the morning, and we do some bikes around the camping. So it's actually very interesting experience for us.
Today is day 7 of 8 of our first boondocking, and we are in some dire straits with our tanks. We are currently at empty, it says. There's still actually some water, but it says empty with fresh water. And then all the other tanks are 2/3 full. We started out, and I think actually the black tank came up to 1/3 fast, and then has been at like 2/3 for a while. So I don't really know when full is full or when empty is empty. So what I'm actually gonna do now is go down. I wanna empty out the fresh water. I wanna pour it into a bucket, see how much is actually empty so that in the future we can know. And then I also heard that I can use just the siphon and a hose to fill it up. And if that doesn't work, we actually are in range of, with a hose, to refill a little bit of water so we're leaving tomorrow. Okay, so this is actually my first time using the spigot out here. So we'll see if I run into problems. So this is a hose that came with the Brinkley. So we're gonna see if I hook it up. Oh, it's maybe a quick connect? I don't know how to remove it if I wanted to remove it. Interesting. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, it's quick connect. That's nice. It's coming into the hose, and then we're going to fill up this bucket. Oh. Aha, there we go. There's a little thing here. The default's on. So, probably can't hear me when I have it on. What I'm doing is I think I already told you, but I'm going to see how much water is left when the tank says it's empty. I'm out of space. Time to get another bucket. So, at least 2 big buckets is the answer. I think I have more buckets. I have the small one here. All right, okay. Let's do, so then a slightly smaller bucket. Actually, it's not very small. I'm gonna rinse this out a little bit, because I might reuse this water. Okay. All right, bucket number 3. At least 3 buckets. Let me see if I have more buckets. Get another bucket. Okay. Bucket number 4. Okay, so the answer is at least 4 buckets. When it says it's empty, it's a lie. We actually did a really good job of rationing water, I guess. Interesting. We filled up our tanks all the way on Friday, and then now it's Friday again. So 7 days later, all of our other tanks are at 2/3 or more, I guess. And then the fresh water says it's empty, but there's actually still a bunch. So now I actually want to experiment and put this back in. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off, right? And then get rid of the stuff from the line. It's a little bit of water, but not much, a little bit. This is our water accessories. I do actually have a electric pump, but I don't think we need this. We'll see. So we have just one hose, I think will be enough. Let's go ahead and we'll include the filter, I guess. I already filtered this once, but we'll include the filter again. I'll put the filter on the end. Anyway, so let's go ahead, and the water goes in this way. So this will be the input. We'll hook this guy up to here. Stay. No? Okay. And I'm not using this anyway for drinking. This is just for like other use. Good, stay. Okay. So now we're going to experiment with the siphon option. For siphon, we want to go, so this goes this way, this goes this way, and this goes down. And then now it's making a lot of noise. Oh, okay, I turned it off. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's see if it's pumping, or sucking, I guess. It sounds like it. Interesting. It vibrates a lot. Yeah, I think that now the water has gone through all the hoses and is now pulling into the system. That's why I was being noisy. Not fast. Interesting. It comes out much faster. But I think it's going. I'm trying to watch the level, see if it's actually changing. I don't think so. Let's think about what I'm doing wrong. Anything breaking? It's making noise, and it seemed like it was doing it, but nothing's happening here. So maybe I have this thing closed. So let's turn off the pump. Because nothing's happening here. Let's think about this. Let's make sure that this thing isn't an obstruction. Let's see. So I'll go again, pump. Yeah, there's no effort happening here. Interesting. I'm doing something wrong. All right, so let's go one last thing, I guess. So turn off the pump. We'll undo this. So let's take this here. Is there any section? There's actually a little bit of section. Maybe there's not very much and it wasn't enough to go through all that stuff. The water level doesn't really seem to go down at all. Interesting. So I think I need the pump. And I think the pump just plugs in, so maybe I'll just work on that. So let's go with, let's turn this off. Let's go ahead and open the pump. Play with a new toy. And actually now we're changing to power fill, I think, because we are we're doing it ourselves. We're just gonna come to this direction. This doesn't connect to this at all. Uh-huh. We have a filter. I will have to read the manual on this. I'm gonna go to plan C. I'm gonna just hook it up to the hose. Okay, so we watched the video. It seems like I'm doing everything right. So instead of running the long hose, I'm gonna try again with siphon. So just make sure that I'm hooked up with all the right things for siphon. It's on the bottom of the tank, and then we'll turn it on. And let's see if it changes. I mean, it's moving, so it's maybe doing something, but I don't know.
I don't think it's doing anything, actually.
Yeah.
It's weird. And now, what about the RV? I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
Hello.
Hey.
go.
Today is our 8th day at the spot. It's our first boondocking. It's gone really well, actually.
Yeah, we like it.
And right now we're running late to be early. So we're usually late people for some reason. We'll fix that eventually. But
it's not that bad. It's not that bad. We're late like 5 minutes. I guess it's too late, but
every time. Checkout's at 12, and so we plan to leave at 10. It's 10:30. So we're gonna do snack.
And leave, we mean leave in the spot because we should need to flash the tanks.
Right.
And flash the black tank
Yeah.
for the first time.
My guess is that leaving at 12 means leaving the spot. But if I'm wrong, correct me in the comments.
They're gonna definitely let us know. They're gonna come here and say, hey, you need to go.
Well, we'll leave the spot, but I don't know if like flushing the tanks.
We'll take the time.
And empty the tanks, we'll find out.
But we still have an hour and a half, so I am actually here preparing our snacks. So we're gonna need to eat something.
So we'll have some snacks. We've already done, I put up the bikes.
Oh, and come check this out. Do you guys remember this door? Yeah, for our first travel day. Look at that. Now it's empty.
It's empty.
Not gonna happen again. I found a spot, so all my dishes I'm putting inside of this thing, which works pretty well. So we'll see how they're gonna go. We also fixed a couple doors, and in the office, we attached the 2 chairs, so they're not gonna swing by.
Yeah, so this one's attached actually with the ottoman strap. We're using that here to hold onto this and my computer that I probably will never actually use over there.
What about this ladder? This is gonna...
Well, it's gonna move around. I have it down on the ground just to make sure.
Well, but what if you move this much up?
All right, well, that's fine. No, you're right. Okay, we'll put it somewhere better.
We need to find a spot for this.
Move it somewhere better. We're excited. We're energetic. We're energetic.
You start running. You're sweating.
Oh, the tire pressure thing is cool. Actually, it's really cool. But so you plug it in, it does overheat, and then it runs out of battery. So luckily, I did some yesterday, and I have 3 of the tires, assuming that they didn't lose air overnight. I think it's fine. Then one of the tires I still have to finish because it ran out of battery. So we're charging it before we leave. Actually, when the slides are in, it'll be a lot easier because I don't have to crawl underneath as much. Really, it wasn't very expensive, and it works well for the bikes also.
Even the other ones for some fancy brands happen the same thing. We watch YouTube videos about it, and they still overheat it, and you need to let it sit down for 10 minutes before you're starting to do the next tire.
Yeah.
So probably is a common thing.
Probably.
No, I don't know.
But it works well. I like it. And then we can also use it for something else too. What else? Oh, jumper. We can, I guess, jump the truck if we had to, in theory.
Yeah.
We'll find out if we ever need that and if it works.
That's delicious.
Our tanks are actually doing pretty good. We were here for 8 days. It says we're out of fresh water, but as you saw, there's 4 buckets. We actually used a little bit of that, but I couldn't figure out how to get it back into the tank. So we used some in the shower. And so
I wash my hair.
Yeah.
I'm
so
feeling
we brought
so
it
good.
in, boiled some of it, used it for a shower. But yeah, so after 8 days, we're at 2/3, supposedly, of all the gray and black tanks. In theory, empty, although there's still a little bit of water in the thing for the fresh water. So, and we didn't even do any dumping or refilling throughout the whole process of 8 days. So we're doing pretty good. I think that if we wanted to, we can go longer. We also have, if I figure out the pump, we have a big bladder.
So we are prepared.
We're prepared.
That's a good thing. We are testing out, but we're prepared just in case.
Right.
If you run out of water or our black tank needs to be empty. So we're prepared. But remember, we're taking military showers.
Yeah.
Baby wipes. Using minimum amount of water to wash the things, and we are not drinking the water from the tank. We are drinking out of this, which helps a lot because I drink almost 2.5 to 3 liters of water a day, and I force Nathan to do the same. A little more because he's bigger than me.
Yeah.
So, but we drink a lot of water. So I would say you should probably drink 1 gallon of water a day.
I probably should. We need to buy more.
Yeah, we need to buy more. We have only this for the trip.
We have only that, and then we're about to go to our next spot, and we don't have plans to shop on the way there. So after we arrive, hopefully it's not too dark. We'll have to, that'll be next episode. You'll see. But
yeah. First week of our boondocking challenge. We still have another 7 days to go.
Yes.
So there's still a lot of things to happen.
That's true.
We'll see. But based on what we saw this week, we're probably going to go well without me to have the bladder and the black tank.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to see.
We have to drive far because the next one has only non-potable water.
Oh boy.
Which you don't put in the tank. You could just use for your horses. I don't use it for washing the car.
Yeah, we're in trouble.
Sure. But I think you don't use it to put in the tank. Even though we're not drinking it, I don't think we want to put it in the tank. We'll research that online.
All right, so let's finish packing the things. We still have a couple of stuff to collect around the house, and let's go.
So right here, actually, on the awning, on the outside, this is where, in the previous episode, if you saw it, this is where the stop sign dug in a little bit into the side of the awning. It still works though, so it's a good job, manufacturer. The people that I was hoping would move so we could just drive it right out, they're going for a bike ride.
Oh yeah?
So they're not leaving.
Luckily, I have been doing the exercise.
Yeah, you can do your squats. Perfect.
I guess my curly hair, and I'm gonna try to adjust with this new life.
Yeah, it's pretty humid.
It's all on my face.
Once we get to the desert, maybe it'll work better.
And I cut my hair. My hair used to be way longer. I cut my hair for the RV life. And because I want to change as well. I'm cleaning and collecting.
So our solar basically has been full all the time. I mean, it gets like a little bit down during the night, I wake up in the morning, but it charges right back up because we're in the sun. We use the heat pump or the fan in the bedroom, and that works great. It hardly uses any power at all. I don't know how heat pump even works, so if you can explain that in the comments, that would be perfect. Because I tried to look online, tried it on YouTube, nothing's really explaining how it works or whatever. And because sometimes it'll put out just cold air or like medium air, and other times it'll put out like a little bit warmer air. It seems like it does the job, but I don't really understand it. So I'd be curious to find out how it works. And so sometimes if we're near full, then we use air fryer or Instapot or Instant Pot or whatever we want. But otherwise, it's working really well. So in the next spot, we might have more shade. So we'll see how that works once we get there.
All right.
Okay.
One is done.
There you go. Good job.
There's something flying in the sky.
We're under attack by...
What is that? Oh my gosh.
It's the Goodyear Blimp. So during like football games, I think, is when they use it. So it's a blimp. I don't know, they could just use drones now. I don't know why they do this. But anyway, a blimp flies in the sky over games to show like the footage. So there's like a small thing people can ride in.
Oh wow.
And
so this is like a tourist thing?
I mean, maybe like rich people get to fly inside of it. I don't know, but during football games, I think, I haven't really done a lot of research. I don't watch a lot of football. It's filled up with helium or hydrogen. I think helium, yeah, right. Because that's the whole problem before. They used to do this with hydrogen way back in the day, but then they blew up because it's flammable. So now it's hydrogen or helium, maybe.
Oh wow, it's really close to us.
Hot air.
It's really close to us.
Yeah, we're near a small airport.
Put down your glasses. First attempt. Let's see if we can get it. So hang on a second, okay?
Okay.
Not ready.
And then if it starts going crazy, just turn it off. It's going auto hitch?
I don't know. Yes, auto hitch. Yeah, auto hitch. It's going up.
It's at the right height to pull back?
Come back. It's difficult to know now, but you can start it. Stop.
Okay.
I think we're good, but let me double check.
Okay.
I think you need to come forward a little bit, tiny bit. Maybe just put the brakes on and then you're fine.
Okay.
Let me see. Yeah, stop. All right, ready?
Sure. So now you want to retract front.
Press down 8, auto recall.
No.
And then press B. No?
Auto recall? No, not yet. You wanna hitch up first.
Oh, I see. Never.
That'd be terrible.
So now I do retract?
Retract front.
Retract.
Because the other one would pull up all the things.
Did it? Oh my gosh, we might get it. Wait a minute. Yes!
The clip went
Oh my
forward?
gosh, it's correct. Right, let's go.
Let me see. Hold on. I want to see. With
We
one.
got it!
With
First
one time. We're amazing.
First time. You're so good. We're born for this. Yes!
Yeah. Okay, now we have to hook up all the things. I'll turn off the truck. So you need to, this one you go through here, make sure it's not stuck in anything, and then it comes up here. Next one comes up through here, make sure it's not stuck in anything, and hook up there. And then this one we'll do after. So then this guy, you clip here, and then it's a little tricky you need to make sure this thing is done. And don't twist it. Craig says so. Craig says it's a bad idea to twist it. Craig from Wild RV Life is our tutorial for this whole thing. So make sure you don't twist these. You might think you want to make it shorter, but that's not the intention. It makes them weaker. So these are on here now. And then we do this guy. And this is the brake thingamajigger, so that if the whole thing disconnects and it actually goes far enough, it'll kick on the brakes automatically. We hook it up right here. And this guy. You could do it here or here, I think, but I don't know. This one looks nicer.
And there's one more thing you forgot. One more thing needs to be hooked up.
You're right.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Black thing.
There's also a cable.
Yeah.
That's why we're in a team.
Yes.
And then we want to make sure this thing doesn't like intertwine with this thing. So we're going to do this on the top, and then this guy goes here. I like that.
Perfect.
And then this time we actually have a little bit of cargo back here, but I think it's heavy enough stuff. It'll probably stay. We'll find out when we get there.
I think it's gonna stay. It's very heavy.
I think it'll stay.
Yep.
And I also have it on that side of the wheels, which I think helps some of the weight go to the front.
Good.
And we crawl out, and then close this up.
Cool. Now, auto retract. I need to get out the blocks. Press down A to auto A. What is it? A. Down A.
What's the thing you're trying to look in the instructions?
Right here, say down A.
Yeah.
Down A until auto recall. All is displayed on the screen. Press B.
Push the button down to auto recall.
Auto retract. Manual level. Ready.
Auto retract.
Auto hitch. Auto retract.
Yeah.
And then
enter.
press B. Let me find B.
Enter.
Auto retract to begin. Woo! All right, I remember the truck can handle it. Yes.
And then the second one comes up, and then we can pull these blocks up.
Oh my gosh, it's dig inside of the dirt.
We can lock this side.
He's inside the dirt. I might need something to dig them out.
There you go. Perfect.
Got one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then we'll want to get the chock, tire chocks. She doesn't like bugs, so it's kind of funny. We're training her for dealing with bugs.
I'll get there. Don't give up on me, guys. And girls. And everybody.
And everybody. You could do it. Yeah, this one probably has the most weight.
Ow! Not gonna work that technique.
Oh, you got it. I see a bug. There
Got
we go.
it.
Amazing.
I'm not gonna be defeated by
And then
block.
we have to pull out the dirt. So time check. We're 15 minutes until actual we have to leave time. But we'll be moving by then, so I think that counts. So it's good that we chose an early time. Oh, it's so nice over here in the shade. Oh my goodness.
Next one. I'm gonna do the same and kick my leg. Wow, using the blocks was amazing idea.
Yeah.
It was my idea.
Did we turn off the water pump?
I did.
Good job. I forgot to check.
I did. Yep.
But actually, we could do it in the app. So I guess we will probably get the snap pads, I think. So then we'll just back up.
You know how to do it. You're gonna be just fine.
It's warm. I want the thing to go this way.
Keep it the same way. Yeah. Keep it the same way you are.
I'm using the advice from our host about I want the back to go that way a little bit. Ready?
Uh-huh.
So I just cut it.
Huh?
Cut it sharp.
Yes.
Sure. Let me know if it's gonna hit.
What?
Let me know if it's gonna hit the
Now it started turning.
Okay. Oop. I was wrong. Tree.
What happened?
Tree. Improving?
Yeah, you getting out? Yep, yep, yep. Keep it going. Go back more, more, more. More. More.
Hey.
Now start to gain some space with this.
Okay.
So flip your chuck a little bit more. This way, as you back up. Uh-huh.
Like this?
Yes. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, yep, yep. No, all right. Now go that way a little bit and then start to going.
Okay.
Now turn. Yeah.
Now?
Uh-huh.
Sharp?
Yeah, this way.
I mean, is that much? Okay.
And then I'll see the other way. But this tree you're fine.
Okay, go.
Getting out of this spot was not very difficult. Unfortunately, we did not record all the way out. And now we are going to the next location. Thanks for watching. Please make sure to subscribe to our channel if you're not a subscriber yet, because that helps us a lot. And stay tuned for next week's video where we're gonna be arriving in our new boondocking location in Florida.